Hey everyone, okay, babe, it's on there. Hey Arup, how are you? How have things been? I'm present, teacher. It's too funny. How have things been going for you? I remember you were talking about the motorcycle. My phone just froze for some reason. No, wrong one. Why is it doing that? I'm not ready at all. Home tomorrow, going to give another interview to get a job. Oh, I hope it goes good. I know. I get to start. I've been tutoring with my second company. Next week, I get to start substitute tutoring with my first company. So it'll be nice if I get that. Then I'll work for 4 months. Why just 4 months? What will happen after that? Hey JD, want to read together later? Oh, if you want to come on, sure, of course. I don't know how long I'll be on. I've just been doing a couple hours since I've still been taking care of Maddie. Then after monsoon, maybe I plan to buy bike. Ah, after the monsoon season, huh? Let me get my crystals out. I'm slowly getting better. He still can't put weight on his left side at all. So to move from the bed like to any other places, he does this like shimmy, which is like a right, like he does his right foot like this and kind of drags his left foot. Next Tuesday, he has his first appointment or second appointment with the doctor. So hopefully, whenever they take X-rays, they'll tell us that he can put weight and he can start to walk again. Maybe we're still at my parents' house because he can't get in the camper, of course. Oh, Arup, I know. I hope. How have things been going with the cooking stuff? I remember last time you said India was like cold meals, like something like that. And do you want a reading, Arup or JD? I know JD reads herself. If y'all haven't checked out Oh Yay, Can You See? She's a reader as well and does crochet. I've been crocheting a lot. It is, yeah. Him relearning to walk is going to be, I don't know. I keep thinking like when we'll go home. I don't even know when we'll go home because we were looking at a ramp, but the ramp's not working out. It's just a lot of money right now without him at work. Hey, Philippe, I don't know what that means. Hopefully, it doesn't mean like F you or something. Let's just see what the cards say. Okay, sure. I can do that. Arub, did you want a reading? I'll do Arub and then JD. Yeah. How have you been, JD? Remember the last time I talked, you were right. Maybe we just needed a break. It was so crazy because you were actually talking. Arup was in the last live before Maddie's accident. Arup and Maddie were talking about motorcycles, and you even mentioned, JD, like how bad motorcycle accidents can be. And then it happened like 2 days later. By far was the worst one he's ever been in. A few days again, I got stuck in another problem. He was using his phone while coming down from the stairs and slipped his phone from his hand. He forcibly wanted us to get. What? That's not cool. Dang, Arup, I'm sorry that happened to you. Hey, Starlene. Are my dreams of sanctuary possible? Oh, of course they are. Okay, Starlene. Arup, do you want me to read around this, or are you just sharing just to share? Okay. I'm going to start with JD. What Arup kind of, just to clarify for me, Arup, although it was not your fault, and his phone is curved display, his main display glass not cracked, or repair set of temperance. Oh, a general one. Okay, I got you. That's insane. Can he like, he was just being a jerk about it, or is he like trying to go to court over a phone or something? Hey, Serene, and hey, Woven. I wrote your names down. Oh, I feel you, Starling. I do. Okay, I've got Arup and JD, and then I'll do yours. Okay. All right, Arup and JD, one in general. Hey, Falcone. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate that. All right, Arup. Higher power source. Creator of all guidance surrounding. I just saw the Enchanter's Wheel, which is like the ebb and flow of life, you know? It's crazy. It's making me think of that phone incident. Arup, guidance. Guidance. Thank you, Divine. And then the Liar. And then the 4 spells. Hey, Kamesh. I'm good. I will. I'll write your name down, okay? Here's Maddie. Maddie's in the living room right now watching Swamp People with Mom. All right, so you have the Ace of Challenges first. And I can't find my aces. There it is. It's the enchanted arrow, right? The raven's gift to you is a silver arrow that never misses its mark. Part of its enchantment is in the arrow itself, but the magic is completed through your focus and the ethics of your motive. If your aim is true, you cannot fail. It's using discernment and a communication, and maybe it even goes along with this guy on this phone. The only thing I have is goons. They are bad people. Oh, JD, that's so good, though, that you got that things are going good. I wrote your name down, Falcone. I did. The Ace of Challenges, Arup, is strategy and advantage in a challenge or conflict. Like, even though you're around, like you said, all these goons, that you don't have to be like that, right? Hey, Nahil, how are you? Then you have the Liar behind that. The Liar represents danger, bondage, addiction, a separation of spirit or soul from human dealings. He is the mesmerist who can easily lull victims into believing his lies if they are not on their guard. He knows everything you want, and if one approach doesn't work, he'll quickly try another. You must choose to escape, which is exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to find a job. Hey, Marie, you must choose to escape, for he'll never let you go of your own accord, bondage to what is harmful. And I feel like you said you're surrounded with goons, and this card is separation of mind and heart, manipulation. These are the things around you. But with your intentions and your endeavors, it's like higher power saying you can get out of that, you know, you can rise above it, right? Oh, good. I hope you're doing good too, Marie. Then you have the 4 spells, which is celebration. So maybe I know you mentioned this job. So it feels like good vibes. The four spells. The card says it's time to party. Hmm. Whether in recognition of a milestone such as a birthday or other rite of passage, an achievement that deserves to be honored, or just having made it through some hard times. Create a celebration that expresses the delight you have in living. It's like trying to get you out of from focusing on the negative things around you, like you said, the goons, and focusing on those positive things around you. Like you're able to go for interviews, you're able to try to get the job, you're able to try to get the motorcycle. Giving some structure to your merriment makes it more meaningful and memorable. Dress as your favorite flower. Time of celebration, it's like choosing to focus on those things that are going right in your life, you know. Hey, Moto Ali, how are you? I hope his phone gets repaired successfully. Yeah, I hope that you're not held liable for it. You know, like you could have. I feel like this card of celebration is that too. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Moto. It's like, yeah, focusing on those positive things in your life and not so much the goons around you. And the fact that you're like, I pray that it'll get repaired successfully, you know, you could have so much bitter around this, you know, and but it's like choosing to see the love and light in it, the intentions behind, right, where your thoughts are going. Oh, Arup, I'm sending you lots of love and light, sweetie. I hope you're having I hope it goes smoothly, and I hope your interview goes well too. Hey, Moto, they're going pretty good. I just got done with my last tutoring session for the day, so I was like, let me jump online and do it live real quick. Real quick, I say. Usually ends up being 2 or 3 hours. Hey, Red, how are you? I'm going to write your name down, okay? All right, JD. General guy. I wrote your name down. Okay, my mind have gone directions less. I think I don't know, but shifted to prepare for India this exam. Wow, that's a lot of root. But look, my mind have gone directions. But you can, like, you're acknowledging it, and then you can choose to shift it, right? Easy for, yeah, Kelly, you're exactly right. It doesn't help. All right, hi. Guidance for JT. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Guidance for JT. The Ace of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles, like seeing what you've built, what you will build, maybe. I know you mentioned nomad. So where are we with the Four of Cups? Hey, Maria, I did. I wrote your name down. You're welcome. All right. So Ace of Cups. Which is love. Lavender is one of the primary aphrodisiac compounds, along with roses, chocolates, and oysters, among many others. Although taken for granted, lavender needs to be cared for, just like love. Too much pruning and the plant will die. Too little water and it will wither away. Lavender and love need the right amount of attention and support. The appearance of this card heralds the arrival of new love growing into your life. It is not quite in flower, but it is coming and brings a wonderful, joyful experience that will make you bloom with happiness. And it could be even love to where you're going in your life. Aw, that's a lot of people are right now. Oh, Pennsylvania. Wow. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles. Do you know how long you'll stay there? Eight of Pentacles is craftsmanship. As you ride to the border, you are aware of something beautiful manifesting in your life. And this one even talks about love, pouring out of love into that thing. You have all the patience and discipline needed. This card also indicates that you are beginning a journey of learning. You have the skills for this, and you have the enthusiasm to enhance those skills further. You have the ability to make a difference in all areas of your life and not just one specific area. You can see in the card, she's like looking at this well-constructed garden wall, which she made herself. Craftsmanship, beginning a journey of learning, enthusiasm. Yeah, we will. We will. Yeah. Speak it into existence. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Then you have the Four of Cups, JD. Reevaluation. The appearance of this card signifies that help can come from an unexpected source. You may be feeling bored and despondent with your lot in life, but help is at hand. And if you can change your mind, you can change your world. All is not lost, and you have so much power inside. But at this time, you desire to stand on your own feet and be self sufficient, blocks your way forward. Reach out and take up that offer. This time, your desire to stand on your own feet and be self sufficient blocks your way forward. Reach out and take up that offer. Not sure how it applies, but I might stay here for maybe it's like, okay. So it's bad, but not too bad. No, not you. Thank you, JD. I'm glad I got to see you. I hope you're doing good. I see your inching. I know, right, Moto? It's crazy. I was supposed to be at the 3,000 watch time hours today, but it dropped overnight. So I think it'll be maybe 2 more days, and I'll be at the 3,000 mark. So maybe within a month or two, I'll be at the 4,000 watch time hours. You are, Saran. You're on the list. All right, Sterling. And JD, we can totally read together. Just let me know. Text me or I don't know if you're talking about this session or another separate session. Just let me know, girl. All right, Sterling. Talking about serenity. All right. Saran, you're actually after Sterling. I need a reading. Are my dreams of sanctuary possible in the near future? Higher power, source, that you guide my cards for Sterling. Is Sterling's dreams of sanctuary possible in the near future? Are Sterling dreams of sanctuary in the near future? Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. Sterling, dreams of sanctuary. Are they possible in the near future? Oh, those came out together. Huh. The Two of Cups. Okay. Either way, I'm staying put for most of the day. Okay, well, just let me know. I'll send you a link. All right, Starlene. You have the Two of Cups first. Which with the one card answer, the Two of Cups has a yes answer, of course, sanctuary. And I feel like it even, sanctuary is what we make it, right? We can find sanctuary anywhere, you know? I know easier said than done. Hey, Aniket, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Wait. Okay, yeah. The magic of a new romance or partnership creates an almost electrical feeling. The buzz and power stemming from a connection with someone can fill you with excitement and wonder. The Two of Cups is a card of harmony and happiness. There are new relationships and fascinating connections on the horizon. There is a long-term relationship being entered into that will bring positive outcomes. It is also a relationship based on admiration and respect, as each of the parties involved is drawn to one another. It's almost like the soulmate card. Send the link. Okay, yeah, I'll do it now. Hey, Bernie. Of course, Arup. Any suggestions? Honey cat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 10 if they're all here. All right, hold on. Copy. Gmail. Compose. JD. I can't remember. Was it oh yay? Let me see. What was the email? It's been so long since we read together. Y'all, thank you for being patient. I'm going to invite JD to the panel. If you wait patiently, you will be very blessed, as JD is a very in-touched reader, in-tuned reader. There it is. Oh, I found it. I found the email. Okay. Thank y'all for being patient. Recipient, paste, link. And don't you like how I get to say word by word what I'm doing? Link, paste. Okay, it's set. You should also have a live where we all subscriber will talk with you. It's at least, like just have a chit chat instead of reading. I like that, Arup. That's a really good idea. Go to the powder room, girl. Okay. I like that idea, Rube. I'll definitely do that. That's a good, thank you. I appreciate that. Of course I will. All right, Sterling. Then you have the King of Swords behind that. So the Two of Cups, Sterling, is like the Lover's card. The King of Swords. Rationality. That day will not be about reading. Right, exactly. It's kind of boring, but it'll give you all of 10 minutes of Roop of my daily life. All right, Sterling, the King of Swords, rationality. Act with all the authority and discipline now, for you being asked to behave like a leader. Your innovative ideas have the potential for success, and the powers that can see this. You have been given the reins of control. Makes me think of controlling your own sanctuary. Hold firm and go for it. You also can weigh up all the pros and cons in a situation while others look to you for guidance. Your rationality knows no bounds as you communicate impartial viewpoints. Rationality. It's like the King of Swords can even come out. The Sphinx stands proud and knowledgeable on top of the hill overlooking the forest. Act with authority and discipline. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like the ebb and flow, right? Abundance. Look at that sanctuary. Abundance. All good things come to those who wait. Oh, it makes me think all the time when I hear that about divine timing, when synthesized soul is like, screw divine timing. All good things come to those who wait. And this time the wheel is rising. The dreams of abundance and change for the better are on the way, as the Wheel of Fortune is a sign that things are in motion. Allow the good things to flow to you now and trust the universe. And then you have the Death card behind that, which is transformation. As a new beginning beckons, something must end, a closing of something, Sterling, but it is not to be feared. A moment of renewal and transcendence has arrived. This is not negative, and it is indeed a very positive sign of transformational progression. Try not to resist this change, as doing so could lead to painful repercussions. And although the ending could be sad, realize that this is just the natural process of nature. Summer must end just as winter fades away. Transformation. I was just talking with my, I don't know if it was my sponsor or it was in my two-way prayer, I think, about, and actually it was on my little short I did about how awkward change can be, especially as we get older and we're so used to these things we've created in our lives as programming, that when you try to, one thing I used to do a lot was I over apologize for things that I didn't even do wrong. And a situation happened where I communicated a boundary, and a friend was irritated about the boundary, or it felt like that. And my old habit was to just say, I'm sorry, even though I was very respectful in the way I communicated it. So there was no need to apologize. But my old self, my old programming came about, and it was really awkward to not just fall in line with that. Um, so it makes me think of that, like sitting in the change and allowing the change to happen. It makes me think of the butterfly and the cocoon, like, or I don't know the right word for the cocoon, but um, it's not an easy transformation, right? Hey, Delilah, how are you? All right, Sterling. I'm going to have to mark the time down 25 because I don't know. He was going to go sleepy time, but that was a really positive reading. I love that y'all love to see each other. Sorry, Arup, I missed your comment. Let me see. That day I saw your reel. You were preparing cake for keep off. That time of mine, it was going. Right? Look, next time I try to cook, I'll bring y'all in a room so y'all can see the disaster that be. My dad was like, I've never ate one of your cakes before. I was like, that's because I don't cook. All right, Sarid. Oh, I'm so glad to see y'all chit-chatting. Y'all are too cute. All right. Seren, let's see. Seren, I can't remember if you said general or not. I can't find it, Seren. You were pretty close to the top, I think. Oh, guidance for my love. I remember. Your mind, tell me how many questions you're taking before mine. Falguni. There's Seren and Woven before you if they're both here. It actually wasn't that bad. It actually was pretty good. All right, guidance for your love, Kasuma. I remember, Seren, the last time, though, it was a kind of positive reading. So how's it been going? Are y'all talking at all? Power source. Any positive changes will come. Okay, let me use my other one to answer first. Any positive changes will come. You're welcome. Higher power source, creator. Seren, any positive changes come. Okay. Will any positive changes come? Well, that was fast. 9 of Wands. Okay, Seren and guidance. The nightmares. You're having nightmares about it. Seren. Well, but then the Ace of... Okay, let me see. There's JD. Hey, can I put you up on stage? Okay.
Put this up on top of my head. Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Much better, thank you.
Let me put my headphones on. Hold on. There we go. Maybe there won't be an echo.
Oh, that's weird.
It might be on your... You might have to turn it down a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I hadn't done any of this because it's been so long since I've been.
I know, huh?
All right. Okay.
10, Delilah. There's 10 ahead if they're all here.
So now, are we good? Let me get out of my other stuff too. Oh, I know what it is. I am still on the other one. That cleared it up.
Oh yeah, that will echo too. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I don't hear
still
an echo
in
now.
the other live. All right, can you hear me?
I can. It's so good to see you.
Okay, because I do have earbuds. If that would be better.
I don't hear an echo on my side now. I don't think it matters now. Yeah.
All right, let me turn you back up again, and I can just hang out for a while. If somebody wants a reading from both of us, they can let us know. If they just want your reading, that's cool too.
Oh no, we totally did good together before. Okay. So Rick just asked for guidance surrounding his love life. If you want to, we'll just do it together. I think it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Surrender. How you feel? All right. So. All right. I have guidance for my love. Still hoping for my love with Kusuma. Any positive changes will come. All right. All right. So you know, Surrender, that we can't tell you what the other person's thinking, right? We can only tell you
Right.
what the spirit has to say about you. All right. Okay. This is the first one I got. So I have temperance for you, Surrender. I have and generally in the Smith Waite Tarot, temperance is alchemy, meaning you have the elements you need to make what you want to come about. Um, I'm not getting necessarily in this situation what this temperance card is saying to me about your situation is when you temper something, like when you temper metal, when you temper steel, um, or even when you temper in cooking, you slowly add the ingredients so that the composition will come out the way it's supposed to. What I am feeling is that you have to deal with you. This person, Kasuma, um, they are in their own headspace about whatever's going on. But this temperance card says that you have the ability to mix up things the way that you want them. Let's see if I can put the card close to the camera so you can just kind of look at what's here. This is an angel with one foot on the water, two cups, passing the liquid back and forth, and a path toward a brighter future. On my side of the cards on the right side, and on the other side a field of lilies with a couple of them in bloom. So basically what I would perceive, and let's see what's on the bottom of my deck, the page of swords, which is news coming unexpectedly while you're looking back. Okay, so what these two cards are telling me in a simple way, Surrendar, is that rather than look back at the love you had with Kasuma, if you dwell on the past, you could miss the news that's coming in the future, like might be coming at you right now. And also by dwelling on your feelings. And this is it passes what is passing down to me as a conduit, a receiver of this information. Spirit wants you to focus on you. Spirit wants you to take all of the elements of the love that you have for another person and apply them to yourself. And what Spirit is imparting to me now is either that person will come back or they won't. But if they come back, it will be because you did the work that you were putting into them for yourself and on yourself. That's what's going to attract them back to you, if anything at all. And it could be that you will do this work, Surrender. You will do this work, and you won't be interested in that old love anymore because you've grown. Or if you're still interested in it, you will be in a better position to accept it because you've done the work. So the love that the person you most need to fall in love with, according to these two cards, is you. If you fall in love with you, if you put in the work on you, if you put in the effort and the special time that you put on this person, if you take a chance and put them on, because this is what I'm doing. I know I look a lot better than the last time y'all seen me because I spent some time loving me. And I mean, not like physically, but emotionally. Okay, I'm going to spend this money on me and I'm not going to worry about it, not recklessly, but the things that you stop and say, oh, this person would really appreciate this. She would really like this. He would really like this. What would you really like? What can you do for yourself that'll make you feel that way? And you do that with the effort that's required until you feel better. And this person will come back or they won't, but they'll come back and you'll be in a better position to accept them and keep their love. Or you'll be like, let's just be friends, put you in a friend zone and watch them go nuts. Now, that's the other thing that I'm getting. If you do this work on yourself, what spirit is telling me is that this person is not going to seem so appealing to you, but they will not be able to get you out of their mind. Do the right thing. Surrender. When that happens, you do the right thing, okay? That's what I got for you. When that happens, you do the right thing.
Yeah, I have similar. Yeah, I like how temperance is coming in because on my side you have the nine of swords, which is
Oh,
in nightmare, like nightmare, anxiety,
and
depression, like
overthinking.
overthinking it exactly. And then the Prince of Swords, which is impulsivity, like you're being so impulsive with being hyper focused on her. And I like how JD's card of Temperance is coming out, higher powers reminding you of that balance. And what's really cool is at the end of the spread is Ace of Cups, which you probably heard me just read for Sterling, which
Yeah,
is
for
new
me.
love. It's new love, you know. And I think, like JD said, you have to find that love for yourself first. Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't say it any other way. It's a very beautiful read. Focus on yourself right now, and the rest will fall into place. Yeah. Mm.
All right, so the heating unit just came on in my room. Is it really loud or is it okay?
No, it was okay. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So now we have Woven, which I'm not sure if they're still here, and Falguni. Well,
Oh, Sterling
Falguni.
Wheel, did I miss your hey Sterling Wheel. I hope I did not miss your reading.
Yeah, I did his like right
Oh, okay.
before you jumped on. I
Okay.
told him the time frame. You're welcome, Surrendar.
All right, Surrender. Let us know how it comes out.
Yeah. All right. We'll give Woven and Falguni a second. So is it cold where you're at, JT?
Yes, it's like it wants to snow. Maybe I can show you. I actually met a really good reader. She's a hoodoo witch, a Baphomet lady. I was like, no,
Oh
that's above
wow.
my price. Look, her shop, she got two giant Baphomets, the goat with the boobs. And I was like, no, no, no. Because it spoke to me saying, come on. I was like, no.
I'm
But
good. I'm
no,
good
so
over here.
well, yeah, I'm good over here. But Sonia is a wonderful reader of hers on Facebook, and she really helped me. So I don't know how much you can see of this.
Ah, yeah.
It's just it's like a little motor in like old fashioned, and you will be happy. The other reason I was not surprised to see you is that Lord Ganesh is right in the entranceway.
Ah, I miss my
I miss
Ganesh.
seeing Lord
I
Ganesh
do.
behind you.
I
I
know.
was like, hi, Lord Ganesh. Some people was looking at me like, does she know who that is? Yes, I do.
Like, don't judge the book by its cover. Come on now.
Say it again now. Look, good as I love an elephant, but I immediately thought, I have to get in touch with my friend because there's Lord Ganesh. And I
Yeah.
actually bought, yeah, I bought I have to get another one from the lady that I was telling you about. And we have to get back to the reading, I know. But I bought an elephant pendant because, like, I asked her about, I was trying to find a Buddha because I still don't have my Buddha. They are household spell casting, husband and wife witches, witch and
Yeah.
warlock, right? And they're about the polarity and the balance and all of that. Okay, yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. Yep, cat goddess knows what I'm talking about. Um, it's some good comments, but yeah. So what they said, the reason they didn't have any Buddha stuff is because we're just a Buddha head is like he's peaceful and he's trying to like. But what they talk about is they actively influence karma. I like to let karma karma. Like I say, I'm a conduit. I am not a medium. I am not a what do you call it? I don't channel because you can tune and change the town. I'm a seer. Um, and so that was interesting. But I got This is not actually, I got this. I was with the Sisters of St. Benedict, which is how I got to Pennsylvania with a friend of mine. Have you ever seen Jesus looking like this? The rest,
Uh-uh.
the rest of y'all, isn't he gorgeous?
Beautiful.
Isn't he gorgeous? And then the lamb, the way the lamb is looking at him, can you see it? The glare
Uh-huh.
is bad, but
Oh,
see the
no, it's
lammy.
beautiful. Yeah.
And I'm not the least bit Catholic. I just love Jesus. But that's more like to me what Jesus actually probably looked like. Right?
Right.
So I got that. And I got some more stuff, but and hopefully this will work for both of us. I got this from Sonia. It's called Call Client. It's gonna call some cash. The other side says
Nice.
Yama's cat
Call.
what is it? It's not
Uh-huh.
caliente, that's hot. Llamas clientes, clientes. My face is
Clientes.
clearing up.
Yeah.
Y'all just bear with
Yeah.
me. This this just started yesterday. It's the banishment soap that I got from her. Called banishment serious soap. And it's
Yeah.
banishing this stuff. You know how bad I was looking? Now if I can just find somebody to do my hair and show you a couple more things. Couple more things and we'll back to business. If
Excuse
you
me.
get to Erie, PA, the name of the shop is Cauldron and oh gosh, Cauldron and Thorn. Cauldron and Thorn. But I got this. I don't even know what this is, but I was attracted to it.
It's some kind of
And I
crystal,
got
right?
yes, I
Yeah.
got this obsidian, right? And
It's
what that
grounding.
is,
Obsidian's a good grounding stone.
and it will block stuff, nasty stuff from coming your way. So I'm gonna set them right there on my computer. But the reason that I bring her up, her name is Sonia. The shop is called Cauldron and Thorn. It's Sonia and Matt. She does Facebook readings every day. You know I don't Facebook, right? But that woman did a banishment like prayer over me. And it was this Christian lady, and I love Jesus. She got in between us and stooped down. I didn't even know this lady. Anyway, that lady is powerful, like old school witchy powerful, the kind that I don't practice. But
Right.
I felt secure. I was like, I ain't scared of the Baphomet. I ain't messing with it. I ain't scared of it. But these two, it's almost like you and Matt, because that's Sonia and Matt, right? Together, they go into that heart of the Baphomet without fear. And they like the polarity, the thing that's up and down, and they go and they write they do this, and they're in that space between here and here, right? That's where they do their thing. Not me.
Yeah.
I'm the conduit, and it comes like with me. If this is a PVC pipe or something like this, it's more almost like a ramp. It comes from spirit like this for me. That's how it does for me. So, and I mean,
Yeah.
just it's been a good process for me, and I kind of feel like you and Keefob Man are going through a tower moment. That is gonna. This is what spirit is dealing with me, without the cards concerning you and Keefob. I want to get it right. I see this as a time of recalibrating. The word is coming is reconnoitering, like you all are mapping out a new plan while Keefob is sort of out of commission. Spirit is mapping out new territory for you all to pursue. I'm seeing in my mind's eye a landscape, sort of like in the video games. If you ever cross a landscape that populates as you reach it, that's what I'm seeing for you and Maddie. You're not gonna know what's what. It's gonna be kind of dramatic, but I'm seeing like a desert turn into an oasis as
Yeah.
as you move forward. But like me, you're not going to be able to see. I feel like I've been walking on water these last few weeks that you haven't seen me. I cannot tell you which way I came from or what the path looked like. And it's going to be like that for you and Matt, for you and Keep On. It's going to be like that, but it's going to be more on the order of the video game analogy, where as soon as you make a step, everything that you need is going to grow up around you. Take the next step, and just literally as you step together, the whole landscape is going to come up. All
Yeah.
right.
That's beautifully. I was tearing up before you even started talking because I could just feel spirit.
Well,
It's
wonderful, because I am tingling. So weird. And thank you, Spirit. But that's what is
yeah,
going to happen. But what Spirit wants you to know is not to panic, not to fall into old dynamics, not to let circumstantial conditioning blind you to what Spirit has for you. The old circumstances wanted to make it look like it always looks, but this is something completely new and different.
exactly. It is, and it is.
Yay, you!
We're rising above. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. All right.
Yeah, it will. And we're just
It's
doing the next
happening.
right thing, even though sometimes it feels like it's easy to just not do the next right thing. As long as we keep doing it, this too shall pass and we'll be on the up and up before we know it.
Well,
So,
it had to be really terrifying, especially since we had just talked about it. Because I had this weird feeling when we were talking about it. It's like, we talk this up. And then the next thing I was, oh my God. And even though what I'm perceiving now is that Spirit kind of had to slow you both down a little bit. And it didn't want to do it that way. But it could have been worse, is what they're
oh yeah, it could have been way worse.
telling me. Okay. Okay, so I'm not just saying that. They're like, it could have been
Oh
worse.
no. And it was,
Okay.
yeah. Even somebody else in our community was like, it slowed everybody down. It didn't just slow us down. It slowed, like, within the key fobs biking community, it slowed them all
Uh-huh.
down.
Oh, it was like a wake-up call is what I'm
It was
hearing.
a ripple effect. I mean, there's
Okay,
riders
that's,
around us
yeah.
that are almost choosing not to ride anymore because of the accident. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel that Spirit used you all, because you are leaders in your community, in such a way to, what do I want to say? He used you all. Oh, my hand's itching. That's good. That's a superstition I'm hanging on to really help people rethink in a good way, not in a panicky way, not in a I'm developing a phobia now way, but in a good way. Okay. Okay. A lot of people, like
And
you
it's
said, okay.
like
All
listen to your
right.
instinct. Yeah. Because he said that morning he felt like something was off. He said something was off. His intuition told him that morning, don't get on the motorcycle. And he did.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's a lesson for all of us that we have that divine voice within all of us,
his
but our
higher self is
ego
telling
will
you.
out.
Yeah.
Our ego will
Wow.
make us think we're crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So Spring wants to ask a question.
Yeah. Falguni's next. I posted it right there. Can you see Falguni's right here? Thank y'all for waiting. JD and
Oh,
I
okay. Yes. Thank
haven't
you.
talked in a while. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. And I don't show up that often, and I try not to like monopolize, but it always happens kind of anyway.
No.
Okay.
Love it. I needed to hear that.
Wonderful. I'm glad it
That
came
was
right
my
from Spirit.
reading.
Wonderful. Okay. All right.
Okay. I had a little chit chat with my spirit team a while ago. Did a ritual too. All I asked is for confirmation from my team.
Okay.
It was quiet. Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
So let me see. Who's
So,
this?
so
Falgunica. Falgunica.
yeah.
Fal. All right. So I'm going to take some extra time on this. If you want to just go ahead, I like that. I'm going to focus on this.
Okay. King of Pentacles.
Confirmation for our friend Val. Under grace and in perfect way, the highest and best good of this person. I don't want to call them out incorrectly. Highest and best good. Highest and best.
Okay, I have the King of Pentacles, which, if anything's a confirmation, prosperity. You're trustworthy with a great amount of integrity. Others come to you now for help and advice. Although your journey hasn't been easy, you've gained great experience throughout all the encounters of loss. This experience has garnered wisdom beyond your years, and you have natural leadership qualities that should be used. The Eight of Wands.
I had that experience in the shop that I was telling you about. Very emotional, and I knew that Spirit was dealing with me. But the funny thing about it that was so crazy was this lady was there, and she literally got between us and squatted down while Sonia was. It started out as her telling me what to do, but I realized that she was actually like calling this out over me, this banishment out over me. This lady got between us and stooped all the way down, and she was wearing a cross. And now I love Jesus, as you know. But I was like, I don't know you. What are you in the middle of my... And then she's like, can I pray with you? It felt fake. Because I was like, I pray for people. And it's still the only thing. That's kind of what has been happening to me. Some unauthorized entity is always around to get, because I was there where I needed to be. And this is also a part of this reading. And so I kind of am still in need of the confirmation, because something came and like interposed itself between the healing that I had managed to find. I've never been to this place before. And I pulled those folks up on a Sunday afternoon on my phone and was there as soon as they opened and spent half the day there. But part of it was interrupted by a person that didn't have anything to do with anything. So now, let's see. I'm going to shuffle them again. You had, what card did you get?
The King of Pentacles. And then I have the Eight of Wands, which is signals. The Eight of Wands is a fast-paced card that signals changes, travels, and rapid movement. It's the quickening of spring. Yeah, signals coming as your laser-focused precision. Be sure to look out for them.
Show me some cards, please.
With the Alchemist.
Our friend to see. All right, so I guess it's just going to be the bottom and the top, since nothing is jumping. All right. First card I have is the Knight of Wands. Now, if you're looking for confirmation, there's probably not too much that I can say. Something's starting, because he's got the red hair and the rod that's budding, and the horse is rearing up. So looks like Spirit is with you. Oh, and the King of Swords and Two of Swords, which is a decision. Multiple decisions. It might look like you don't have that many, but you actually do. But at the bottom, we have the King of Swords, the truth, the unvarnished, double-edged sword of truth. So what my two cards are telling me is the confirmation that you seek is coming in the form of an indisputable truth. If this is not your confirmation, it's coming. That's what I have. And I mean, they're like, we don't have it. She wanted confirmation. That's all they want. That's all you need to give them. Yeah. Either this is your confirmation and you know it, or it will be unmistakable when it comes.
Yeah, I had the Alchemist at the end of the spread, and it's funny because it's talking about ancestors, and it says, follow the rules and traditions of ancestors for gaining insights. But every hedge witch knows the changing nature of witchcraft. The craft is not a rigid set of rules to be blindly followed because of tradition. The craft and magic change to face the challenges of each new generation. So
Mm,
respect the ancestors, but if something's not working for you now, change it. Huh.
okay, so it says here, it was a ritual to honor divine endings and in this phase of my life, honor spirit and my soul and my journey. So the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords on my end, what that says to me, dear one, is that you did it. They received your message.
Yeah, especially with the King of Pentacles on my side and the
Oh
Alchemist.
yeah,
Like, yeah, that's huge. Yeah.
yeah, a toucan, yeah, yeah. They're pleased. They were pleased with your ritual. They were pleased with your intention, and they're pleased. They're going to show you something even more profound than what we've been able to. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, Nahil, do you want general or specific? Nahil's next. Hey, chosen.
Choosing, chosen. I was wondering about that too.
Yeah. Is there any information for
Let's
Artie?
see if I can
I
get the
wrote your
prompt
name
check.
down, sweetie. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, I think I'm one of the last people. Okay, that's I'm on flow meter. I'm one of the last people that got that free stream yard when you signed me up. Nobody
Yeah,
else is getting it. Remember, nobody else was able to get it after
yeah.
that.
Right after.
Nobody else. I was one of the last people. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. So now I'll be on his flow meter as well because I'm connected to my YouTube again. So it's not just a new
Okay.
person. It's me. All right. There we
Okay.
go. Okay. There we go. All right. I feel lonely with no real friends, no love, nothing interesting. I need something to lift me up. Nano Bob, Nano Bab, Nano Bob. Me too. Like
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, you are not alone. I am
No.
there with you. It's hard. All right.
Nahil.
Okay.
I'm sending you
I
lots of
know.
love and sorry you're feeling like that.
Yeah. Well, and I've been traveling to kind of sort of, do something that I've always wanted to do, but it's hard doing it alone. And now I'm not like running with my back on the wall from here to there, but actually traveling and going places I want to go. Erie was not my life's dream. I'll tell you how I got there. I have a friend that I met at the Zen Buddhist monastery, and she invited me to spend some time with the Sisters of Saint Benedict. And I'm here now because I want to talk to them about really being of service because I have the time, I have the inclination, and they have the means for me to serve people who are really, it's a Rust Belt place, and I'm in West Erie now, which is a lot nicer, but there's something for me to do here. So I am going to see if I can't spend my time and my energy helping other people, not just kind of doing what I do here, but on a more mainstream level. All right. So I feel lonely with no real friends, no love, nothing interesting. I need something to lift me up. So I don't know if you want to go first, but three cards presented themselves to me in order.
Go ahead.
Okay. So these are the three cards I have for you, Nanobob. And I'm going to go through them one by one. They came out. The first one is justice. So spirit knows that you're lonely. And God is not fair. He is just. She is just. God is not fair. God is just. And so things can happen to you. And I feel your pain. I can see it in my face. Things can happen to you that are just simply not fair. But God sees you and you are being honest and vulnerable. Because a lot of people are feeling the same way, but they would just make it look good on social media or just put up with people they don't like. You are going to get a change because you're telling the truth. And this is, I feel, this is your pain that I'm expressing. I can identify with it, which is why it will come up. But this is your level of loneliness. It's exceptional, and I've been there. But and the next thing is the moon. So you may have people around you who are not exactly on your side or in your corner, who may be evil, even evil. That didn't, I didn't mean for that. I'm trying to say who may be even doing underhanded things to undermine you. You might have somebody around you that is psychically draining you instead of lifting you up. You may be overthinking. You may be spending too much time by yourself. You may just need to get outside and get some sun more. That's what the moon is saying. This is a possibility of affecting your subconscious mind. And in this card, you have a jackal, a wolf, and a craydaddy at the bottom. And see that crawfish is coming up out of the water. That's your subconscious mind. That's where you could be, your own worst enemy sometimes. You got to crawl up out of the silt and the mud, and get up on land, and head toward the path to something better. But in the meantime, you got a dog on one side, which might be a loyal person, and a jackal on the other, which who could be anybody, you know. So you have all of these things coming about. And last and not least, you have 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 of swords. I always had to count that. That's the 8. Is that the 8 or the 9 of swords? I think it's the 8. 5 and 3.
I think the A, yeah.
Okay, it's the 8 of swords. 8 of swords are messages, right? This is a message from your unconscious, right? Because this girl she's bound, but all she has to do is raise her hands to slip her bonds and take off the blindfold. And there's a way out right behind her. There's a way out. And so, what this says to me, it looks a lot like my life before I just said, okay, I'm going to take a risk. It's just me now. I'm going to take some risks. And so, what I feel that Spirit is saying to you with these 3 cards, and let's see what's on the bottom, the Knight of Pentacles. He's the only knight who's just kind of sitting looking around, right? He's sitting at the horse. And the thing that most people don't mention, that I always mention, is that the horse has the laurel wreath in this card. The horse is the one who has done the most work because he's the one who got the recognition, the horse. And so, and that's a big solid horse, a large, black stallion. Um, Nanobab, you are the key to ending your own loneliness. You're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to take a chance. You're going to have to put yourself out there. And this message is for me too. You're going to have to face some rejection. Um, you have the same weird interest that we have. That's why we're all here. You got to find the people who are interested in this too, because other people tend to think that like you're a voodoo priestess, or some kind of dark shadowy figure, and you're just trying to figure it out because church didn't work for you. Okay, you just need some more information. So in my long-winded way, what I'm saying to you is these cards say to me that if, because justice has the sword of truth in one hand and the scales of justice in the other, if you make that move, it'll be a just move because you're starting from a place of justice. Justice doesn't have to come to you, it's already there. You just have to take advantage of it. You got the sword of truth and the scales of justice in your vision. You have probably some haters, somebody that might be masquerading as your friend, somebody who drains your energy is what I'm getting from this card. Could be a family member who is dimming your light because they don't want to see you out here being all you can be and living the life that you can live. There might be somebody, it could be, your own like shyness or just being too introverted from too long, but I get the suspicion that it's somebody as close as mother and father who is just feeding you their fear and projecting their fear and their inability to make friends and meet people onto you. And you think it's you, it's just your conditioning. Now, if that's somebody, look, I'm not casting any aspersions on your family, but there might be somebody close to you that is projecting their own shyness and just not liking people. You are the person they like, and they want to keep you where they are. That's what I'm getting from this card. Somebody who doesn't want to do the things that you want to do, wants to keep you as their convenience. Don't let it happen. It's as simple or not so simple as taking off the bonds and the blindfold and turning around and walking away. That's what I had. None of us says you're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
a family. Yeah.
Wow.
I have with the Ten of Cups success though. This, yeah.
Yeah, that's
A
great.
promise is fulfilled and brings much happiness and harmony. So you ask for spirit team just to lift you up, and this is a success card. You're gonna be fine, sweetie. This card speaks of the wonder of life and beauty recognized within all things. I cling on to the mantra now. Thank you, God. Show me the blessing because sometimes it can feel like, where are the damn blessings?
Yep.
So I say that a lot. Thank you, God. Show me the blessing. And, it could be as small as even though your parents are trying to control or manipulate, that they're providing food and a roof over your head or whatever, just trying to shift that mindset. But you do have the Prince of Wands, which I thought it was pretty funny because JD's cards were talking about getting out there, and the Prince of Wands is adventure and the phoenix
Yep.
rising from the ashes. So, yeah, the Prince of Wands brings with him a change of residence or job, and like the phoenix rising from the ashes, something amazing will come out of rejection and disappointment. So it may feel hard now. I got goosebumps, but this too shall pass, and things will change. Um, and then the Six of Pentacles, which is revealing potential growth. And like JD said, putting yourself out there. This card literally says by asking you to open yourself up to other people. So let's just follow us along. Yeah.
All right. And if anybody's in a position to Venmo, you should do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's one of those things that is there and not there. But I mean, even a few dollars will make a difference. I don't know why I'm saying this, but even a few dollars will make a difference, and it won't make your reading any better. It would, you're not paying for a better reading. You just, if it moves you, do so. And not because my stuff's not even up there. All right. I don't know why I tossed that in there.
Marie was It's okay. Marie, no, I thought Marie had put in there. I think Marie wants a general, but I can't remember. Marie's next.
I think she was asking if she was next, but I'm not sure what she asked for.
Mm. Okay, well, Marie, you're next. If you want to put in the chat, Marie, Modo, and then Kelly. Eduardo's so sweet. He come in one time and was like, kind of like, he was nice about the comment, but like saying that
Uh-huh.
tarot was not from the divine, basically. And Eduardo let me do a reading for him. So
Uh-huh.
even though
Well,
he was coming in kind of.
what, I have come to the conclusion that anything is like too much of anything. People probably it was the same in the Bible days as it is now. People taking advantage of other people, and the Bible is a political book. It is not what was said in. I love Jesus. I love him. He was a preacher. His tradition. He didn't write anything down. And he said once things started getting written down, that's when things started getting twisted. And tarot actually began after the printing press was invented, but before people were widely literate. I think I've told you this before. Before widespread literacy, these were pictures used to explain spiritual principles to unread people, to illiterate folk. That's all the tarot does. That's all it ever did. If it does anything else, it's because of somebody's evil intent. Plain and simple. All this does is explain life, spirituality, and everyday things in picture forms that are tied to the mental images of every human being, no matter where they come from and what culture they emerge from. That's it.
Yeah.
Katie says, your guest would have been spooked by my read. I wonder what that was. Ah!
Yeah, Cody. If I can't, if I'm not mistaken, he has a lot of spiritual things going on. If I'm not mistaken, it was like even like the parents making a deal with spirits. It was pretty in depth.
Wow.
um, and
Wow.
he's a healer, or they are a healer. Sorry, I try not to use gender. They are a
Well,
healer.
well,
Yeah,
I always feel honored to be in these readings, and the snow is really coming down. And I haven't. It's been a while since I've been in a place that was really snowy. But yeah, it is good to be here, and I'm a living witness, as you know, your friendly neighborhood reader. That when you trust your intuition, and there really is a spirit team who really does help you. So if we get another break, I'll tell you a story about that. But who's next?
I typed in a few names. They might have hopped off. That's
Okay.
why I don't know if it's
Well,
lagging or if they hopped off.
well, they probably will pop back in, and then sometimes it takes them a while to see. But I'll tell you. Oh gosh, it slipped away. What was I talking about? If it's meant to come back, it'll come back. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
Kat, what
Cody.
is Archangel Michael
Okay.
to know?
He's my guy too. All
Yes,
right.
Archangel Michael. Definitely a collective here.
All righty. Archangel Michael, commanding angel of the army of the Lord. This stuff we got going on now, always remember and never forget when the Archangel Michael was on his way to help Elijah, another lady in a hotel. She cleared this up for me because I don't have my Bible right now. The Archangel Michael was on his way to help Elijah when he was waylaid by the Prince of Persia. The prince, you know where Persia is? Iran.
Mm,
Iran is the former Persian Empire.
mm,
And so even the Prince of Persia, well, even the Archangel Michael could not defeat. He couldn't whoop the Prince of Persia. They fought to a draw. And what the Archangel Michael told Elijah, he said, I was waylaid. I would have been here sooner, but I was waylaid by the Prince of Persia. Same people that we
mm,
picked a fight with, or was the fight was picked in our name. I mean, that's how it goes for me, at least. The fight was picked in my name with the Prince of Persia. Even the commanding angel of the army of the Lord, who that is Archangel Michael, is the commanding angel of the army of the Lord. He could not whoop the Prince of Persia. They fought to a draw and planned a rematch. I'm hoping this is not it. All right. Okay. What does Archangel Michael want you to know right now? What does he want us to know right now? In the grace and in perfect ways for the highest and best good of all concerned. You go first if you like. I'm going to shuffle some more.
yeah, I have the Page of Swords, which talks of impulsivity. It's a time of putting thoughts into actions. You
Okay.
feel charged up with your ideas and have a desire to make lasting changes. However, impatience and impulsivity may be detrimental to your endeavors. So take a moment to breathe before you act on instinct. and bulldoze your way through a project or person. You will likely be victorious. Just be sure to take a step back and breathe.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, doggy. All right. Let me show you what I have. I'm going to try to read it as best I can the way that it came up. I'll go through them one by one. All right. And down here at the cut part of the deck, I have the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords. All right, Spirit. Archangel Michael, what do you want Cat Goddess to know right now? All right. See, they know you advanced. They gave me this advanced reading to do. Let me think here. Let me look at this. So I have the Knight of Pentacles. No, let me go in the order that they came to me. I have the Devil, which is being carried away by your emotions, lust, jealousy, and the stuff. But the thing about the devil, if you look at these two, which I need to cover up if I bring them any closer to the camera, they're not tethered to Satan by much, right? They can get away. So I have this, and I have the Four of Swords, which always looks like a dead guy to me. Um, this always speaks to me of mental and emotional exhaustion. But in the stained glass window is I think it's the Seven of Pentacles, where they're the benefactor is giving something. So that's in your subconscious, your unconscious, or your higher self right now, Cat Goddess. This guy, the Four of Swords, he can either be a miser or a wise investor, depending on how he shows up. He can either be a poser or a saver, depending on how he shows up. Because he's all about the money, but either he's holding on to that pinnacle for dear life, or he's getting ready to flip it off into like outer space. I can never tell by looking. And so, what somebody said about him was that he has all the trappings of wealth, but he doesn't seem to be wealthy, right? Okay, so I think these three things, these three cards, especially these two, there's conflict. This is Five of Swords, which is conflict, emotional, mental, a warm up battle. And then there's the Seven of Wands, which this guy got on two left shoes. He just got out of bed. He didn't even have time to put his drawers on. Look at him. His legs are bare, right? And those two wands in the middle, they come in for the family jewels. Okay. These are unseen people who really trying to hit him where he lived. Okay. Um, and last but not least, I had the Knight of Pentacles upside down in reverse. So he's looking toward the future, just completed a task. There are harvested fields. But this way, what does it say to you, Cat Goddess? What it says to me is somebody is trying to undo all your hard work. Because at the bottom of this is the Four of Swords, is the victory and the truth. The truth is going to be your victory. But it looks like to me that there are the Archangel Michael is telling you to gear up for mental, emotional, and spiritual battle. Somebody wants to mess with your heart and your mind. Somebody trying to fuck with you, Cat Goddess. I'm just gonna keep it real. Um, they want to mess with your money if they can. This is what Spirit is telling me. And with this attitude, somebody who thinks they're smart enough to outsmart you. Somebody, if they can't mess with your money and they can't mess with your mind, they're just gonna try to mess with you, catch you off guard. This is about being caught off guard. The Archangel Michael saying, don't be caught off guard by these people. Make sure you are not trying to deal from an empty cup. Get your rest. Get your spiritual rest. Get your emotional rest. Maybe there's some clearing and some banishing you need to do, because it sure helped me. I can tell by looking at my reflection in this camera. Clearing and banishing may be in order. Somebody wants what you have. They want what you work for. Destiny swap. I got to look into that further. Somebody wants to let you do all the hard work and then move in and act like they're you. You're too smart for that. The truth is going to come out, and you're going to be the victor. And at the end, what the Archangel Michael's telling you is that there's victory at the end of a long fight. That's what I see. And don't get bogged down. Walk away from what's not working emotionally and spiritually, and don't get bogged down. Woo!
Yeah. Mine's similar with the Prince of Swords coming in, reminding you to not be impulsive. The next one in your spread was the Five of Wands, which speaks of rivalry. But it says, do not let that conflict go down upon anger and always keep your head held high. Do not resort to cheating to win or sabotage of the enemy when you think you cannot. Be strong and hold to your beliefs. Show your grace, show your dignity when confronted with someone who is your rival. So I'm not sure. I just got goosebumps thinking about the JD, and I always love when we get to read together because my ego sometimes is like, where is this going? But it just validates what JD was talking about. And then the sun at the end, which is success, which is also what JD was talking about. Whatever lower entity is trying to mess around, they got nothing on you. You're fine. You got Archangel Michael on your side. Like, of course you're fine. With the success, the sun coming out. So just go forward with confidence. If you're feeling the lower entity, the lower vibration, and know that the sun and Archangel Michael are on your side. Let your light lead you. Let your light lead you, not your impulsiveness.
Turn this up some.
All right. So
I think
Marie
I'm gonna have
was
to try to get my earbuds
next.
so I can hear better.
Yes, Crystal mentioned Crystal had to leave, but Crystal was worried about moving with their friends. Thank you, Flo, for adding that in there. All right. And then Marie wanted a general reading.
So I'm having a little trouble um, hearing you because I need to turn up the volume someplace else on my computer. So I'm going to look perplexed for a few minutes while I
I
figure
think
that
it
out.
was me. I turned my microphone down because I heard the echo. Is that better? Can you hear
Yes,
me
that's
better?
much better.
Okay, I had turned my microphone down because I could hear the
That's what
echo
it was.
on your
All right.
side a little bit, but I think it's okay here.
Okay. If it's not too bad.
No, it's okay. Yes, Crystal, we're sending you
You're
so
welcome,
much
Cat
love.
Goddess.
Yes. All
Yeah, I
right.
mean, a lot of people, Crystal was saying earlier, and I don't know if she's still here because she got to help her kids with the homework, but she might have to go into a hotel. That's happening for a lot of people. People are hiding it. It happened to me before it was started to happen to other people, and so I was ashamed and embarrassed, and I didn't do my due diligence. It's much easier if you have a family. The only thing you must do is find the safest hotel with the kind of people that, as much as you can deal with, have your kids around, because there's all kinds of people in this hotel. But don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. Use the time as best you can. Okay. All right. Crystal Lynn, take your emotions out of it as much as possible. Take your, and I'm not saying pride like puffed up pride, but just personal. This ain't my, this ain't how I do things. Lay that to the side and be as clinical as possible about that decision. Don't get cut off from your emotions in a situation like that so you can cope. Just take your emotions out of the decisions you need to make and put them somewhere safe until you get somewhere safe with your kids. It's not you, it's the economy, it's plan. If you have, teach your children. Thank you, Spirit. Teach your children. Don't tell anybody their name. Don't tell anybody their birthday. Don't tell anybody where they come from. The spiritual attacks come when people that you will never see again, they can sit and think of your child's face, name, and birthday and have a mental hook in you and their mind. Okay? All right. So you're wondering if your pastor or mom has any messages. Does anybody mind if we do this real quick? Do you mind, Crystal, if we do this real quick for her?
No, I think Marie will understand. Crystal has
Okay.
to go do her homework with her kids.
Okay. All right. If it's all right with you. All right. Let's see. Mom, help Crystal in. What do you have to say? I will speak through you. Should the Holy Spirit allow it, that I might speak to your daughter through these cards and through the conduit that I am, and that brainy chameleon will be another crystal light for her.
Yeah, I just started while you were talking, just because I knew the severity of it, and I knew Marie would understand. Let me turn my mic down a little bit. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear me.
Okay.
So the Justice card came out for me, Crystal, and you know, it says the dawning of a new beginning after justice is revealed. Although it's tempting to reciprocate an eye for an eye, sometimes it is best to initiate help from the professionals. It says, although it's tempting to reciprocate an eye for an eye when it comes to legality and matters of truth, it is best to initiate help from the professionals. So I'm not sure how it applies directly, but justice, truth, with the Four of Pentacles. And it makes me think of like you being concerned about going to a hotel, but the Four of Pentacles talks about realizing the importance and true value of people, not necessarily the trinkets around us. That there can be
There might be some
success.
hidden money somewhere too.
True.
There might be some hidden money that your mom left. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. There might be some hidden money. I'm seeing some kind of box, like a tackle box, a tool box, a fishing box, a box that a woman wouldn't have. And if there's nothing in the box financially, it might be the tackle box itself or something that's going to give you some kind of message from your mom is in a tackle box. That's what the Four of Pentacles said to me, that there is some money somewhere. It's locked up. It's locked away. It's out of that, because I have that kind of Four of Pentacles sort of blockage in spiritually. Maybe somebody has some money that your mom left and they have cheated you out of it, a family member. There's a way that you can check to see if she has some insurance policy. At least in North Carolina, there is. There's some kind of insurance bureau that you can put your mom's name and birth date in and see if there's some policies floating around. Maybe you won't have to go to a hotel. Okay. All right. So, okay. This is what I have. This is how the cards fell out. All right. That might be it. This is the Seven of Swords, somebody trying to sneak off with something without being found out. Something that somebody else worked for. So I don't want you to put all your eggs in this basket, but I would look around. I look around at that someplace, like, because this is a workbench. Like, I don't know if you have both your parents. Let's see. costume jewelry in it. And maybe it's not costume jewelry. You have one, but it's costume jewelry. Maybe there's something in it, under it, around it, a memory job, something. Somebody, a blue collar somebody, whether it's your mom, your dad, maybe an uncle in North Carolina, because that's where my people are from. That's the Carolina blue you see here. Somebody might be trying to get you to give up so they can keep an insurance policy you don't know about. I would look, I can't think of the name of the insurance bureau, but there is a national bureau. What people don't know is that if you can take an insurance, a life insurance policy out on anybody, friend, foe, stranger, family, anybody. Make yourself the beneficiary, and the only thing you need to get paid is an obituary. You remember all those people say, "Can I have an obituary?" You're like, that person's weird. They collect obituaries. No, they collect random insurance policies. If they want that obituary, they have a policy on your loved one, and they're gonna get paid, and you're not. So that's something you could look at as well, Crystal. If somebody was adamant that they needed your mother's obituary, there might be a clue there as to who has some insurance money that you don't know about. Ask the questions and watch their faces, whether they tell you the truth or not. So I hope that helps. Truly. At the bottom, betrayal. There might be some money somewhere that keeps you out of that hotel. Don't bet the farm on it, but this looks like somebody works. There might be some money somewhere that you just don't know. That's what I have for you.
Huh. It was like that justice card coming out with legality is kind of funny with the vibe you were getting. I did have the Prince of Cups at the end of the read, and it does talk about exaggerated
Yeah.
feelings, which with the transition you're going through, of course you're feeling the feels. You're going through a huge transition, so
Wow.
oh,
Okay, Crystal Lynn, maybe that's where you need to look. Ask him some questions and make sure you can see his face when he answers.
yeah, definitely, especially with that justice card coming out. Yeah. Sending you so much love and
I can't
light.
hear.
Hey, Divine Tarot
Crystal, I
Reader,
can't hear you
how
as well
are
as
you?
I'd like to.
Oh, sorry, I turned my mic down again. Okay, I turned it back up.
I'm
That's
gonna get
better,
my
right?
earbuds. That's much better. I was gonna get my earbuds, but that's much better.
It does end up echoing. Hey Anki, I do remember you. Sometimes it echoes and sometimes it doesn't. It's weird.
I don't know, because this is a large room now, and I would really, I'm paying, I think, $55 a night because
That's not
it's
bad at
Pennsylvania.
all.
And yeah, it's before the season, and it's like snowing. Um, so I mean, it's a good for a quick getaway, but things really changed for the better for me. All right,
Good.
Marie, Jen, read it. Okay.
Yeah, Marie. I think she's still here.
All right. Wow. This last comment. I truly thought something shady was going on, Crystal Lynn, with them too. I'm here truly struggling. But now you both are sharing this. I'm truly grateful. Bless you both. Bless you, Crystal Lynn. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay? You get what you deserve for those children. Don't let me. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Miss Marie, for being so patient. General Reed. All right. What do you have for Miss Marie? Oh, I remember. I think the last reading I did. I'm getting that same very elegant It just makes me want to sit up straight.
She's from England.
Wow. Every time I read for you, Miss Marie, I want to sit up straighter and be more ladylike. I do. All right.
Hey, Aqua, how are you?
I feel a peace that radiates around you, Miss Marie. People come to you for guidance. People come to you for peace of mind. People come to you for reassurance. And Spirit, oh, I have goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them. Spirit wants you to know that you are a faithful servant and that you're helping many people. And that you're, and people say this about me too. I feel like I'm wild and crazy, but people say just being near them when they're upset can calm them. And you have that energy, that radiance, that aura about you that if somebody is truly distressed and they come into your presence, they calm down. Okay. 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 I'm JD. Somebody saying, who's that with you? JD. I got the gift and I'm forced to use it.
Divine Tarot Reader is also a reader in India. Yeah.
I see. Well, this is the first card that I have for you, Miss Marie. It's the sun. You bring the light, the spirit sun, a spiritual sun, a sun that never dims and is never obscured by the clouds. These are words that are coming to me directly. You shed a radiant light that does not dim. I'm just going to sit with that for a second because I didn't make it up. Wow.
I
Wow.
have the sun card coming up. Yeah.
Say it again.
I have the sun card coming up.
In this reading, too?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Wow. Ladybug, you
Yeah.
are something awesome.
And then the Eight of Wands with signals. Yeah. Changes, travels, rapid movement.
You're going to get some news of some kind, some good news.
Hmm.
Ooh,
With
that
the
old preacher used
wizard.
to say, money coming, money coming. Some resources, some finances. Now, this lady, she's one of my favorite ladies in the traditional tarot. See, she's wearing a glove because that's a falcon. Falcon, that's my bird. She is a falconer, a faulkner. She sends that bird out to get what she wants, and it comes back with it. And that bird the talons are so sharp that she's got to wear a glove. But see how she got her chips stacked on either side? And she got the harvest on one side and the growth on the other. And she's wearing that red cap of knowledge, and her undergarment is the red of spirit and the blue of truth and solemnity. You are a very mentally serious person. There are people who think you have no humor, but life is not funny to you, is it, Miss Marie? I mean, you're not the giggly type. You might chuckle or give somebody a little smile, but when Miss Marie laugh out loud, people remember because she takes life seriously. That's what this card says to me. That's what I have. That spirit is
Yeah.
pleased with the work that you are doing. They see you, and that a resource reward, not just money, a reward is coming your way. A boon. I can't, an inheritance, a windfall, something big is coming your way. And it may not be cash, but it's going to be just as effective and life changing.
Yeah. I have the wizard at the end of your spread, which is power.
Wow.
Use your knowledge and power to create the world you want. You are the master now and have the control, so use them wisely. You can hide behind the curtain and change things to your advantage, like the
Wow.
magician.
That's a big fat owl, too. There's something you know that don't nobody know. You're a
Yeah.
fat owl. He's fat.
Thank you, Marie. We might have lost her, but maybe she can rewind.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, see, the echo is back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
So when
weird.
you
It
turn it
stopped
down, I have
working.
trouble hearing you. But let me try my earbuds and see what happens. That might be
Okay,
better for
I'll
me.
see if Lily's still here. Lily had put her question in the chat. We'll see if Lily's still here. Thank y'all for letting me know. Oh, there's Lily. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Okay. Why is Hamza emotionally detaching himself? Excuse me.
Oh, my phone. Oh, my still connected. Let's see.
Okay, so Lily, you're in a relationship, right?
I'm still trying to get connected. I can hear you with this one Bluetooth in and not connected. That's so crazy. But if you want to keep going, I'll catch up. We don't want to keep people waiting. All right.
All right, Lily, I don't know if you're new or not, but we don't typically read other people's emotions. So I can't tell you why Hamza is emotionally detaching, but we can read around you and what spirit
Yes.
suggests to you surrounding the situation.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Is it if nobody has an echo, I'm good. Why is Hamza emotionally detaching himself from Noor and changing his behavior? I am Noor. Okay, Noor. Is that the meaning of Noor? Noor? Really? I always thought it was a beautiful name. All right. Yes, we see you. Okay.
Yeah, we can see you.
And like Crystal said, that we don't read other people's energy. Let's find out about Noor. Are you old enough to remember Queen Noor? A lot of people are named after her. She was so beautiful. She was the queen of Egypt, and she was American.
Huh.
Yeah, I have to look her up. Yeah, Spirit is telling me to look her up and tell you about her. That maybe her life will give you some inspiration. Queen Noor. Hang on. Queen Noor of Jordan.
Noor means beauty. Oh.
Not interested. Please go away. Okay, choose one. Lisa Hallaby. Wikipedia, Queen Noor of Jordan. Ah, she is beautiful. Her name is Noor Al Hussein. She was born Lisa Najib Halabi, August 23rd, 1951, as an American born Jordanian phil- phil- philanthropist and activist who was the fourth wife and widow of King Hussein of Jordan. She was Queen of Jordan from their marriage on June 15th, 1978, I remember, until Hussein's death on February 7th, 1999. All right. I would look at her Wikipedia for inspiration. She is still very beautiful. This picture is from 2011, but I remember how pretty I thought she was, and how proud I was of her for going to Jordan and representing American women. Um, so that's one thing, Noor, that Spirit wants you to do is to look at Queen Noor and her life, because she's a widow now, and she changed everything about her wife, and she had the love of her life, and he died, and she is still at the forefront of things. And so now, why is okay? I am Noor. This is what Spirit has asked me to focus on in this reading. The words you type, I am Noor. What does Noor mean? Does it mean Lily or Jasmine? Okay. Ah, I have the Queen of Cups at the bottom. Let's see. What does it mean? Because there's something in that for you too. My end is not, is more as a seer this time. Meaning of the name Noor. Meaning of the name
I
Noor.
think it means beautiful.
Arabic name meaning light, radiance, or illumination. With deep roots in Islamic tradition, it symbolizes divine guidance and is mentioned in the Quran. It is widely used across the Middle East and South Asia. It is it symbolizes divine guidance. So you are divine guidance. All right. And I know I'm talking all around your feelings of this person emotionally detaching himself. I don't really have any cards yet besides the Queen of Cups. And from everything I've read, you are the Queen of Cups. And so, what I would do, Nora, is look at this card in different decks. That's you. Like, I'm a Libra, so Justice can be my card, but the Nine of Pentacles is one of my cards, and the Empress. When she shows up, that is my higher self. So you may be the Queen of Cups in this reading. This reading is about you. Um, in this depiction of the Queen of Cups that I have, she has this closed cup. Is Key Fob okay? You can see about him while I talk. She has this closed
Yeah,
cup. I don't know what it is or what it does, Noah, right? But you could look and you could research that. And if you look at her crown, it's fruitful. She has a crown that's made of grapes, golden grapes. She has angels. Hey, Kifa. She has angels on either side of that substantial throne. So what I'm getting from this is you have everything you need to be okay. That doesn't take away from loneliness. It doesn't take away from heartbreak. It doesn't take away from the pain of somebody detaching themselves. It seems as it's going along on a lot of these days with social media and culture clashing the way they are. We talk to a lot of people who think they're, have a relationship with somebody on social media, and then the next day they ghost. What Spirit is saying to you all in this situation is get off that hamster wheel. That's an American expression about the little mouse that just runs on the wheel and never gets anywhere, right? Get off the hamster wheel, Queen Noor, and elevate yourself. Elevate your life. Ding, ding, ding. Somewhere an angel just got his wings. Be your own love life for a while, is what I'm getting. You be in love with you for a while. And it's like the other reading, I'm getting the same sense. You put that effort that you were putting into Hamza, put it into yourself. He will be interested again, and either you won't or you will, but it'll be on your terms. And nobody will be ghosting you again. If you look into loving yourself, the victory. The other thing on the bottom of the deck is victory. Everything that you need, the people, the situation, everything you need. At the top, ah, maybe Helm should go. This is at the top of the deck, but I pulled it last. This is somebody getting out of. This is another American expression. This is somebody getting the hell out of Dodge. Okay, this is somebody leaving. Hey there, that would be you. This is somebody getting out of a bad situation. So maybe it is a good thing that Hamza is emotionally detaching himself from you. You just haven't found it out yet. And just maybe you should just roll on out of there and look back and see if there's something you really wanted after all. That's what I
Hey, yeah, my
had.
cards
Roll
were
up
so
out of there.
similar. The
Roll.
ace, it's like the Ace of Wands is talking exactly about. It literally says you have all the power inside you to make something beautiful. It's like talking about your beauty within and without,
Mhm.
inside and outside. And the reading's very similar to JD's, where it's like once you focus on yourself, and Hamza is going to be wishing they wouldn't have detached themselves to you, because Three of
Yep.
Wands brings about opportunity. Um, you how,
Yeah, me too.
fresh
Jumped
ideas
in. That
and
made me
growth.
smile.
Yeah, fresh ideas and growth and learning to love yourself with the Princess of Swords. Old structures are often assessed and found wanting. It's like, yeah, just the same vibes. Like you find what you're worthy of. Like once you see
Mhm.
what you're worthy of, you can be like, bye.
Yep.
You
Your
don't.
truth. That's what all the
Mhm.
swords are about. Your truth may not have anything to do with Hamza.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
I hope that helped.
Yes. All right. So that was Lily. So spring. I'm not sure of spring. Let me see. Spring chosen. The way they worded it, the way they spelt it. I think they meant to say chosen, but they might have left.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
That's the first time Maddie got on this bed. This bed is pretty tall. So I looked back, I was like,
Wow.
you're on the bed.
Good. Yay.
It's good to see his progress. Hopefully
Yes. It's
soon
good
we'll
to
be
see you
back
smiling
home.
too.
I'm so grateful for my parents though, because like my parents have been buying the food and everybody knows how much food costs. So like we've been able to get through this because of donations and because of my parents, and
Well,
thank
this
God.
is how you find out how people really care about you, isn't it?
Yeah, and I
You can
know like
find out
times are
nobody
hard.
cares.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So yeah. So that's a good one. We glad to see you. Yay.
yeah.
All
I'm
right,
glad to see you.
spring. Okay.
I'm considering
Is
a
considering a
relationship with
relationship
someone.
with someone. Know if it's mutual and if there's potential for something to happen. I think I can answer that question. That was so cute.
He's such a mess.
Keith Fogg, do you know anybody nice?
Do you know anybody nice?
Do you know anybody nice?
JD. JD
I
has
like
a brother.
big dudes and I cannot lie. You other girls can't deny. You see a big guy and he acting all shy, but he still got that look in his eye. I like big dudes and I cannot lie.
She's thinking I like big dudes. I cannot
And I
lie.
cannot lie. I like big dudes and I cannot lie. See, because I'm not dainty. I'm not dainty. I like a big dude. All right. Well, he walk a
Spring.
little wobbly, but he's fine. I like that.
All
You're
right.
making Chumba laugh. All right. And Spring, I am still thinking
Wobbly.
about your relationship. See, because we need one too. A good one. Like a preacher I heard once, Lord, please don't sell no bum. That was an actual prayer. Lord, please don't send
No.
her a bone.
Miss it.
All right.
Relationship with someone mutual. Is there potential?
I
All
don't
right.
know. I
Is
saw
there
the
potential?
tower.
Is
I
there
want the
something
tower.
potential?
Or maybe we do. Let's see. All right. Spirit, what are you saying about relationship for our friend Spring right now? What are you saying for our friend Spring? I'm surprised we haven't seen Mr. Sandy, my hero.
Yes, he came in the other day. He was in here for like 2 seconds. He's like, "Is it my turn yet?"
Oh, tell Mr. Sandeep I said, hey, if you see him and I don't.
He's
My
so mad.
hero. Okay,
He's so funny.
he has showed up again. So I'm going to start with this. All right, Spring wants to know. I'm considering a relationship with someone. I want to know if it's mutual and if there's potential for something to happen. This guy keeps showing up. He showed up the whole time I shuffled. He's a Seven of Swords guy, and he is stealing 5 swords, but he left 2 behind. So that's what's at the bottom of my deck, and I'm kind of going to let the cards speak for themselves. All right, and at the top I have the Page of Pentacles. What this card is speaking to me, Spring, he fronting like he got money, but he don't. I could be wrong. He's looking at that money, but it's not looking back at him, is what I'm getting. He has thoughts of money, he has minds of money, he has plans of money, but it might be your money. Ooh, okay. That's what I got so far. But it might be your money.
Huh. I have the two, yeah, I don't know. I have the 2 of Wands, which is planning.
Maybe scheming?
Planning is, huh?
Planning or scheming.
Oh, right.
That's degrees of planning.
And 2 of your cards talk about knowledge within you. It's almost like I think you already know the vibe of this. I feel like your instinct and your intuition's telling you something already.
Is he younger than you? I mean, even by a few months. Because this is a young man in these cards. Full of ideas.
Yeah. Then you have the 4, she said, yeah. Then you have the 4 of Swords, which is meditation.
Mm.
Slow down.
Wow.
When we meditate is whenever we really get in touch with that intuition. He said he loves you.
And see, if you look at these cards real closely, I just looked at them together. And it's reversed, I think. But see how he's looking at that back at that guy with the pentacle? And see how the guy with the pentacle is kind of cutting his eye over his shoulder at him? This looks scheming to me. It looks like, and it's men. It's a male energy. It's a young male scheming energy that I have. Hmm. Said he
Yeah.
loves me.
Yeah.
Okay. How
With the
did it take?
Princess
Did he
of
say it
Swords,
real
it
quick?
says trust. Right. Trust your feelings, but trust your intuition.
Yeah. Your gut.
Mm-hmm.
I also have the Chariot here, and I just learned that the Chariot is not moving in this. I couldn't figure it out. But see, he's in preparation to go anywhere he wants to go, but he hasn't gone anywhere yet. You haven't made any commitments yet, so you're still in a good place. Woo! All right, so I took another from the top. So this is the Knight of Swords. He is rushing in. Who's rushing? And the card we always mention about this card is that he is Driving the horse too hard. The horse is wild-eyed. He's almost standing up in the spirit, in the stirrups. And the horse also has to make a big leap. That horse is looking like this guy is nuts. So take it as it resonates, as the readers say. And I'm one of them. That the horse is looking at the guy like he is pushing me too hard. He is crazy.
Yeah, considering a relationship. Well, oh, if he says he loves you and then you aren't even in a relationship, oh, either way, listen to your intuition. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're just considering it,
My
you might not be
intuition is
jumping
kind of saying
into
that
it
he's
for a
out for your
reason.
money or your resources. Yeah. And you have something that he loves. It may be you. It may. I'm hearing he's a con artist. I'm just gonna call it like I'm gonna keep it real. This person might have something worthwhile about him, but what Spirit is saying to me is that if you really look at beyond the outer trappings, these are the words I'm getting in real time, friend. Look beyond the outer trappings. Look closely. It's like a thrift store window. It looks great from down the block, but when you get right there to the window, you see how they have arranged all those shabby things. That's what the Spirit just told me to say. It's a thrift store window.
But I have the moon was on the bottom of the deck, which is illusion. Yeah. So just be mindful. Just be careful.
Please.
Thank you for letting us read for you.
Once he gets financially strong, he'll go full in. With your money or his.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It makes me think of like an ex that was like, oh, once this happens, I'll get a job.
Once he gets financially strong. What does that even mean, friend?
Yeah,
go full in where?
Yeah, I would run for the hills, but we're all on our own journey, so just be careful.
We're all, yeah.
Okay, chosen flow, Cody, Chumba, Divine. Even though Divine probably left, I think they're another reader, so I think they just came in to say hey. That was the one asking, "Who is your friend? Who is your friend?"
Ooh, that made me sweat a little bit.
Right? Like, oh.
Yeah, I got some strange energy from that reading. Like somebody is just waiting for you to fall. I want to be wrong about that. Well, this is what I was working on before I came online. Can you see the
That's
skull?
Cute. That is so cute.
I learned this from a bigger design, so every time I do them, they come out different because it's not the actual design. I just like skulls.
That's really cool.
All right. What is coming toward me in the next week? All right, is Chumba next?
Yeah.
You got a donation? Yay! Oh, okay.
Chumba.
Maddie said Chumba. I don't think there was a donation. No, it just said it's just like a thing that says if you want to donate, you can. Chumba, what's coming towards me in the next week?
Put my spook away.
That was coming. Yeah.
All right.
Chumba will go and get tacos.
Chumba, Maddie says that he thinks you're going to get tacos on Tuesday.
Tacos. I had a taco yesterday that was kind of tasteless. I was like, these Spanish people, hermanita.
That's funny. We went to a little Latino restaurant. I don't know if it was Mexican or not, but it was not the greatest either.
Yeah, and it's always so shocking when Spanish people don't give you good food.
This
Is
was
it a
centered like
stereotype?
yeah, this one was like
I was expecting
downtown
much
where
better.
like it's very bougie. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of pretty flowers and a bunch of like trendy sayings, but the salsa had bubbles in it. I was like, I think I skipped that.
Right.
That sounds good.
See, I would share it with you. Man, I'm gonna have to go to look. I don't have the Spanish friends that I used to have. I hate this administration. I can't go to a Spanish person's house for dinner
They're
anymore.
scared to come out and cook. They're scared to come out and cook.
And the grass ain't cut and the restaurants are not clean.
Look,
The
and then
hotels are not much better.
he's gonna call on immigrants to come help with the lack of labor in the fields. Like, boy, you done kicked them out.
Well,
What
you
you
ran
talking
them
about?
out. They was putting people through college. Look, there's a lady in Durham, North Carolina. Her kids are embarrassed, but they going to college on elotes, elotes. This little tiny lady. She can holler elotes for a half a mile, and they are good. Every time I hear her, I go get me some corn, ear corn on a stick.
Right? Yes. I need to get mom to go in there and cook some
Cody
tacos for
said,
us.
if there ain't no grease stains, I don't want it. That right.
Yeah.
I know that's
Cody
right.
said, if there ain't no greens, I don't want it.
Yeah, they need to have some grease stains on the apron, man.
Right.
All right. So are we reading for Chumba now?
Yeah, I actually
Okay.
got the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So Chumba, and she just said what's coming for the week, I think.
Okay.
That's why Maddie said he's going to have tacos. She's going to have tacos. All right, the 3 of Wands is opportunity. The red supermoon brings movement along with fresh ideas and growth.
All right. What is the opportunity for sweet Chumba with the sense of humor?
Yeah,
What is
and an
the
8 of Wands with signals. So opportunities, signals, fast pace,
message? Okay.
right?
Okay.
It does,
All
of
right.
course, say slow down before.
So I have right here the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So the 4 becomes before the 8, right? So you're in a pretty good position right now. Some unexpected news might come and hit you in the head. What is it? No, this is the 9. The 8 came with some unexpected news, and you barely survived it. But this, I perceive that it hasn't happened yet. I perceive that you are in a good place, Cuba, but something unexpected or maybe hiding in plain sight, because I got a reading from 13 Moon Tarot. Something is hiding in plain sight. I can't figure out what it is. Something is hiding in plain sight that may affect your stability. So I'll see if I have anything else, but there's something hiding in plain sight that might affect your overall long-term stability. But if you catch it now, it'll be okay. See, is it to do with my sister? Spirit, is it to do with her sister? Under grace and in perfect ways, please let us impart to Chumba what she needs to know. What do you have? I'm going to shuffle till Spirit puts the cards out for me. Not too many, Spirit, please. Not too many.
Opportunity signal. The third card on my read was Judgment. Rebirth, a new beginning beckons. Choosing the right course of action determines the results. The card asks you, do not be afraid to start again, as Judgment has seen that it's time for a fresh new beginning. Choose wisely. Remember, you reap what you sow.
Ooh, okay.
I know, right?
Maybe your sister wants you to do something that Your gut is telling you won't be good for you, but might be great for her. All right, so I'm gonna lay all of these cards out. I asked for not too many, and it gave me as many as it wanted. Spirit gave me as many as they wanted. So I'm gonna go through them and be obedient. It might take me a while. It's a lot of cards. All right. So now the first one I have moving from left to right is the hangman inverted. He's upside down. No, 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 no. He's right side up. I have the hangman, a change in perspective. Whether you need one or one is coming, he represents a change in perspective. What is this? Upside down. Six, the Six of Pentacles, but it was reversed in the pile of cards I had. So maybe you're giving something to somebody and they're squandering it. Maybe you helping your sister out and she's not doing what she's supposed to do. I don't know. The next, see, this is your financial stability. It could be that someone is using your money to front like they like you. They might be putting up a whole different narrative about you the broke one when it's them. Or you're putting something into money into something on the false pretense. Could be that. King of Swords, the cold hard truth is coming out soon. Now this card to me has always said envy, right? Because these three cups, the three of cups, those girls are celebrating. He's sitting there sulking over that empty cup. He didn't put in the work. Is this somebody who didn't put in the work but wants the rewards? Could be that. Next we have the Hermit. Man, Spirit real wants you to look into this. The Hermit, to look within. The Hermit is frozen on the mountain. He got the thaw out, but he has the wand, the staff, and the light of truth, his own inner truth. So maybe it's time to come out of the cave and see what's going on down in the valley. Uh, Next, we have the Queen of Cups, and she's upside down, like being upside down on your car. Maybe you have poured out a lot of love on somebody, but it's inverted. They're taking your kindness for weakness. That's what this looks like to me. That's the first time I've ever gotten that impression card, upside down. Somebody taking your kindness for weakness. All right, but next we have my God, my dude. He is inverted, which is a good sign. But you can really see that somebody is coming for his jump when he's upside down, right? Somebody trying to catch you unaware, but you're not gonna be caught unaware. Underwear. You're not gonna be caught without your drawers. You're not gonna be caught without your underwear. You're not gonna be caught without your unaware. You're not gonna be caught out there like that because of this. This card says no. All right, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's counting your money. Someone is counting your money. That's all he has to say. Somebody's counting your money. And after they stop counting, they want to see can they run off with it. I hope this is not your sister, but it could be. And here's that Three of Cups, but it's upside down. Somebody looking to take your hard work and pour it out on themselves. That's what this guy back here, where'd he go? He mad. Just he is mad, right? Because see, right side up, these girls is partying and celebrating their the hard work they did, right? And there's their cups. They gone. They on to the next thing, so they can celebrate again. He just sitting there because he didn't put in the work, and he is angry. All right. Next, you have a decision to make. It seems like a difficult decision, but it's not. Shake off those bonds, take off that blindfold, and head toward the mountains, like Bush Beer. Bush. I don't know where that came from. Last but not least, you have the love. So I don't know if this is a new relationship, but what the conclusion to me seems to be is that all of this foregoing is going to keep you from the love that you need and that you deserve for your life if you let it. And it's not going to be easy. Oops, supposed to cover these two up. I want you to get a strike. Um, it's not going to be easy to get around, circumvent all of this. But this is what's waiting for you if you see the truth and act on it without fear. And the people who are trying to take advantage of you, try to take advantage of you, will be better off in the long run if you don't let them. I had to learn that lesson the hard way too. That's what I have. It was a lot. What I did. I've always been afraid to read that.
Naturally for Simba.
Aqua says, okay, revising electrochemistry while you guys do the rest. Thank you. It's making sense. Thanks so much. You're welcome so much.
That
That
was
was a whole book. It was. Spirit wants you to know, sis.
at least it made sense, right?
I've never had a reading come out like that before. That's how it is supposed. That's how I would like for it to work best for me, where one thing kind of leads to another, and I don't have to wonder if my own mind is in there anyway. The cards say it all. I like that.
Yeah.
Page of Wands is at the bottom for you, Chumba. Um, a new project. See, he's very thoughtful about what's coming next, and he's already got something on board. It's something he's doing, and he's the lizard prince. He's the prince of lizards. So look there, he's the lizard prince. The page of lizards, and this yellow color is the bright sunlight of his mind. This ideas, it's creativity. It is the sacral chakra, right, coming from like your gut. So I feel like there are two things going on. One you know about and you're being discreet, you're not saying anything in this arena. And the there are consequences of ignoring that, but the consequences of being proactive about it is apparently love beyond your wildest dreams. Let us know, which would be great. And somebody out there likes you. And don't let family and family obligations keep you from it. Is I think is the message here. Thank you,
Right.
Chuba.
Yeah.
Just say my name, I will be alert. Okay. Okay,
That's
Aqua
Aqua. Yeah, Aqua's next. Yeah.
Okay.
I put Aqua up on the thing. Has an exam date. Wants to know
Okay.
their April energies around exams and stuff.
Okay. All right. Spirit, help Aqua Solo do well in their exam. What do they need to know? What do they need to study? What can you tell me that I could tell Aqua Solo, that Brainy Companion could tell Aqua Solo, that would be directly from you concerning these exams, under grace and in perfect ways for Aqua Solo's highest and best good and all that concerns him. Okay, what's that called? What's upside down in the deck? Let's see. Oh, oh, looking good. Looks like somebody studied.
That's what his. Yeah, Aqua's reads are usually like that. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that one turned out of all the cards in my deck. That was the one that they wanted you to see. That's the only one that was in the wrong, well, not the wrong position, but against all the other ones. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, you're a taskmaster. You have the emperor here. See, you got jokes, but you serious because what I noticed studying this card, there's blood under the emperor's helmet. That's how serious he is. And see, he's got on his armor under that his cloak. He's always battle ready. And I don't think there's anything alive and growing. He's all mental and action. There's almost nothing that's growing in uh, his card. Because I said there wasn't, but then I saw some. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of water down there. But he has the ankh in his left hand and the scepter in his right. And what I heard that means is, hi mom. What I heard that means is a perfect balance of male and female energy, intuition and emotion, action and persuasion. That you got it covered. Okay. All right. So
All
that's what I
right.
have so far.
Yeah, it's a really good read. Your reads are always good because you're such a hard worker. You did start with the Five of Pentacles, which is brings up some anxieties. Um, but this card signals to let go of obstacles and anxieties that are holding you back from reaching your true potential. This is a challenging time full of difficulties. You may feel isolated or alone, but you're not. It's your spirit team saying, like, I see you. I see you
Hmm.
busting your ass. And because of that, you're alchemizing, you're growing. You have the alchemist next, which is wisdom. Um, that literally is what the card says, wisdom, because you are busting your ass. You don't have anything to be worried about. Behind that, Nine of Cups, which is abundance. Ride the border to abundance, happiness, and all the pleasures that can be experienced in life. A time of good fortune is now flowing into your life. The overflowing positive energy promotes open attitudes and behaviors, which lead to achievements and desired material comforts. You have worked
Mm.
hard, and now the benefits are leaping towards you. Happiness, contentment, and wealth are near at hand. Hmm,
See, but
very
wonderful. So, but don't overthink it, because see, you have the Ace of Pentacles here, right? And this is the doorway, the gateway to new money, new success. But you got to go through it. And see these lilies, these white lilies in the tri- the Christian tradition. Maybe I'm not supposed to be saying that. In our traditions, they can represent death and rebirth. So something definitely is new on the horizon for you. Um, Try not to worry so much. This is a lot of anxiety, and but at the bottom of this, 'cause he's making the peace sign, but he's full of swords. So you don't really want to get to that level of anxiety. It seems like you've studied enough, you've done enough work, and if you push too hard, it's going to lead to regret. Don't overdo it, Aqua Solo. Don't overdo it. You probably already studied enough. Okay, and this is the last card. Okay. Temperance, temperance, which means to moderate, to be temperate. Like a temperate region is a region that has all four seasons, right? So don't go too far one way or the other, and it'll lead to a new journey. The Three of Wands. You'll set off on a new journey. You're about to set off on a new journey. Just take care of yourself and don't drive yourself too hard. Okay?
yeah. Take some time to play and have fun.
Yes. And you said you enjoy yourself when you get exhausted. You know, and some people do like to drive themselves that hard. It brings a certain kind of almost like a high, but you can be addicted to that kind of up and down. And that's not good for you, especially around exams.
Mm, yeah.
Good. That
I'm
can be
excited for
like, and you can be like an exhaustion junkie where you just go on, you go and you go and you go, and then you can't go anymore. That's not always the thing. All right.
well, that's the end of the list. I typed in the other names and I think they have went to sleep or went to do chores or all of the above.
Okay, yeah, it's almost 4:20. It's 4:14, so you can see my
So
email.
funny.
All right. So we got to do this
Keepup
again.
gets to partake in 420 because he's a normie, so he doesn't let it control his life like I do. So he gets to partake in 420 still.
Well, I'm in Pennsylvania, which is not 420 friendly, and that's how I take a break. I leave New York, but I found that I can, so I guess that makes me a normie too.
Right, exactly. See, I'm the person that will like smoke a little bit, and then the next day I think I need to wake and bake the whole day though.
Oh, see, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, all
Like,
right. So
yeah, not
you're
just wake
welcome,
and bake, but
Aqua
lunch and
Soul.
bake, dinner and bake, snack and bake, all the bakes.
All the bakes. Got it. Okay.
Just
All
stay in a
right. So
constant cloud.
y'all be easy. I think I'm gonna finish the rest of my little rice and vegetables I made here. I might go out a little bit later. It's
Yeah,
been pretty good. I'm not by any means out of the financial woods. I just don't have to worry as much right now. Woo! Somebody, look, I'm out. I don't know if you want to get that last word,
yes,
Mom.
I'm closing, guide. Mom's cooking corn dogs and fries.
Okay, tell Mama I said
All right,
hey. That sounds good.
bye, y'all.
All
Thank
right,
you, JD.
you're welcome. Thank you for letting me having me on. Let me come on. All
All
righty.
right, see y'all soon.
Okay. Bye now.